Scholesy, mate. Oh my God, just shut up, you miserable bleeder. Have to have my say on this. Paul Scholes last night going in on Michael Carrick. If you haven't seen the Instagram post that has now been deleted because he's getting such a bad rap for it, and nearly every man and his dog has gone in on Paul Scholes on this one, it is absolutely pathetic that a former Manchester United player, former legend, which he is and he still is, but he's tarnishing that status now, actually, in the way that he's just constantly going in on Manchester United, the managers and everyone. At 1 minute he's saying that Michael Carrick needs the job, just give it to him, the football hasn't been good enough. And then last night Manchester United have their first defeat under Michael Carrick. Let's not forget, there's 8 games played. Man United have won 6, drawn 1 and lost 1. We lost our first game last night. Yes, it was bad, it was crap. But for Paul Scholes to come out with this crap, absolutely ridiculous. Yes, Michael Carrick has got something special about him. Manchester United have been crap in the last 4 games. Good night. And then on top of that, a love heart next to Tonali, a rival player. I mean, seriously? I can look at that and I can have a go at that and him actually putting a love heart next to Tonali because he's come away from punditry now, admittedly himself. So really, effectively, he's a Man United fan, isn't he? So why is he putting a love heart next to Tonali on top of slagging Michael Carrick off after his first defeat in 2 months after United have been the best team in the Premier League so far this calendar year? I don't get what the problem is with these ex-players at the moment at Manchester United. From the get-go, Gary Neville has had it in for Michael Carrick. I think he's backstepping a little bit now, but Roy Keane the same. They just want their initial comments and what they said at the start to be relevant, I think, Neville and Keane. But Paul Scholes, honestly, sometimes I'm sat there and I'm watching that podcast and I'm looking at Nicky Butt and I'm thinking, Nicky Butt, how are you actually handling being next to Paul Scholes? The negativity that comes off Scholes. Honestly, I know he's got a lot going on in his life, but he's come away from football and punditry for that reason. Fair enough. It's not an easy life with what he's having to deal with his son and separation from his partner and things like this. And that is all good and well. And that's got nothing to do with football, though, has it? It's got nothing to do with having a go at a former teammate. It's got nothing to do with the consistent, absolute barrage of negative comments that come out from Paul Scholes. And to a certain degree, every other former Manchester United player. United are third in the league because of Michael Carrick. And as soon as the first signs of any decline creep in, they're on top of it. It's the main story. They cannot help themselves. How about actually doing this sort of, let's just say, social media post, or have moments like this when United are actually doing well? Why don't you come out and do this? No, negativity spreads like wildfire. Negativity sells more than positivity. We know this. One bad defeat for Manchester United has completely, in some people's eyes, Paul Scholes one of them, completely deleted the previous 7 games that Manchester United have played where we picked up 19 points from a possible 22. 1 game, and United have been crap for the last 4. Well, Arsenal have been crap for the last 4. We're not talking about them. Why? No, because they scraped a win last night and they're still up there. City haven't been great. No one's talking about Manchester City and a draw that they got at home, which might have tilted the title race in Arsenal's favour. No one's talking about that. When was the last time that Nottingham Forest won? Newcastle's a tough ground to go to. United always struggle there. And there was one game that stood out above all the others that was going to be difficult in everything that was coming up. It was going to be St James's Park, Newcastle United, and it proved to be the case last night. It's like he was waiting for Manchester United to lose so he could have this outburst again and be relevant on social media. Shut up, Scholesy, for God's sake. And that's coming from a Man United fan who absolutely idolises you. I know you have got an opinion. Everyone's welcome to that opinion. But for you to come out with the negative nonsense that you have for Michael Carrick off the back of 1 defeat and then look like you now have realised that afterwards, no one's convinced by it. The fact that he's deleted it now means nothing. The fact that he's deleted that post makes it 20 times worse. Honestly, whoever is running Paul Scholes' PR, whoever is running Scholes' accounts and everything that he is doing right now on social media needs to get a grip of him. Maybe it is just him doing it. You can fully see Paul Scholes putting out these posts himself and criticising everything about Manchester United because some of them are absolutely ludicrous. And again, I'll go back to that Tonali love heart thing. Seriously, are you actually putting that on there Tonali, this season, where has he been, by the way? Newcastle, even in beating Manchester United last night, Scholes, they are still 12 points behind us in the league table. So Tonali and love for Tonali, like, honestly, you hounded out Ruben Amorim, and whether you thought that was right or not at the time and Ruben leaving, fair enough. I think everyone was looking at that and being worried about it. And then you've come in, you want bums on the edge of your seat, you want attacking, nice, quality football. Michael Carrick has brought that back, but you're willing to forget about all of that just to prove a point and put a post out to stay relevant on social media. You are really tarnishing your reputation as a Manchester United legend with these comments, honestly. It's like everyone's forgetting about Paul Scholes, the player, and everyone is talking about Paul Scholes, the former pundit, and now just a podcaster and a YouTuber, because that's all Paul Scholes is now. That's his life and what he's doing on football, that is. I know, and I don't want to take away anything from his life and what he's doing and everything that he's got going on in his personal life. It's got nothing to do with this because he's the one in charge of that. He's watching a football game. Nothing else is involved in it. And the negativity that comes out of this man's mouth is beyond. It's ridiculous now. And it's embarrassing for him. It is embarrassing. I feel sorry for him when he makes these comments because now it's been deleted. He's made himself look like an absolute weapon. He honestly has. And I hate to talk about players that I used to love like this. And Gary Neville winds me up, Roy Keane winds me up, but Paul Scholes is top of the tree at the moment. I don't think he thinks before he opens his mouth sometimes. And I don't know where this has come from. You look at Paul Scholes' podcast and look at the title for it. Give him the job. Give him the job. He's on one of his thumbnails for his podcast with Nicky Butt. And that's talking about Michael Carrick. Bang. Last night, United lose the first game. United have been crap for 4 games. Tonali's great. And Michael Carrick's special. Sarcasm at the highest level. That coming from a former teammate, former United legend, who knows how difficult it is at Manchester United at the moment and what Michael Carrick's up against. He's had no money spent on him. He's had zero help from behind the scenes. He's brought his own team in and he's dealing with the same failures that Manchester United managers before him have had to deal with, that we all know have struggled with. And seriously, at this point, knowing all of that, to come out and put Carrick in there and say Carrick is special, I don't know. Is he just jealous that we sing about Michael Carrick in the song Hard to Believe It's Not Scholes? What is it with him? Why is he bringing it up? Honestly, it's embarrassing, and as a fan, I'm ashamed that this is one of our great legends that's talking like this. Everyone's got an opinion, yes, but come on. You know where you are. You know the status that you've got. Let's be real here. And if anything, even past that, is it that bad? Really? I'm sure there'd be a few other teams that would swap places with Manchester United right now. Oh my God, honestly, give me your thoughts and get into the comment section. This is Adam FC. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Like the video, comment and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all in the next video.